Alright, one thing after you do your fuel pump, you want to change your filter. Now you're lucky on this model, it actually has a canister style filter. Pretty simple, follow the in and out, pressure in, pressure out. Before you do that, if you pressurize your system like we did, you've got to dump your fuel pressure. So with the fuel pressure gauge, we'll dump it into our approved catch container. Okay, now we have no pressure in the system, so when we go ahead and undo the fill filter, we don't end up with a face full of fuel. You're still going to drip some fuel, but it won't be under 60 pounds of pressure. Alright, let's get underneath the rig and show you where the filter's at. Alright, underneath the truck under the driver's door is this filter right here. You're going to need 2 flare wrenches. Depending on the year, this could be a quick connect, but on this model from 88 through 97, it's 2 flares. Don't do this with crescent wrenches or even a normal wrench. You really need a flare because you don't want to screw this end up and you don't want to screw this end up. You can hold this with a vice grip, that would be okay because you're replacing the filter anyway, but no matter what, you've got to hold this still to break these nuts. Alright, we'll do the back one first. Should be a 5/8. Should be, and what is? Yep, just rusty. Alright, just simply detach. Wow, this one's been on there for a long time. Yep, anytime you do a pump, you want to start with a fresh filter. Now I did spray with a little bit of WD-40. And we're probably going to see the color of this fuel come out a little dirty on the back end. Alright, we'll leave that sort of connected. We'll go after the front one. Kind of doing this a little blind. Alright, we're going to dump some fuel here. You have a catch can underneath because it's going to drip through the frame. Let it drip out. Now if this doesn't stop dripping, sometimes you have to undo the gas cap just to relieve the vent pressure. And so yours is locked, right?
Yep.
Let's see if this thing will stop. Alright, we're going to pull this line. You might have to pop it out of its holder. Sometimes easier said than done. Yeah, it's going to make me pop it out of the holder, that's for sure. Okay, well, let's grab a flathead for that part. I don't have to do that on my TBI, but on this one they did it a little bit different. Every application varies. Alright, pop it out of its holder. You want to be careful not to rip these O-rings, otherwise you'll have to go to the dealership and get them. Okay, simply slide it out. Alright, get your new one out. Alright, make sure you follow your in and out. Alright, where's the in and out? Arrow always goes to the engine. Alright, slide it back in. I always like to put the rear in first. There we go. We'll get it loosely started. Be careful not to cross thread it. Kind of pull back on the fuel line. Hand thread it. Okay, then we'll get the front end. Push it forward. Alright, I gotta look at it, make sure I'm not cross-threading it. Doesn't feel quite happy. Oh, that was not wanting to go in. Maybe what we'll do on this one is we'll put the back end last. Yeah, if you're having a fight with it and think you need a tool to do this, you don't. You have for final torque, sure, but alright, sometimes you just have to wiggle with it, play with it. Alright, got them both in. Torque the back first. Alright, once you get to the stop point, just a quarter past, the O-ring does the work. Alright, just like that, we're done. Get your holder hooked back up. Alright, and like so. And to test it, we're going to do a key on, engine off test. Should hold pressure. You should hear the pump whine for about 5 seconds, then it'll kick off. And other than that, that's how you do one of these filters. Alright, I'm going to turn the key real quick and then test for leaks. Always test for leaks before you start it or drive it. Alright, after you get done, it's a simple key on test. You hear the pump prime.
Hey, there we go. Moved up. And now it's I can't really see that, but it's moved up.
Is it staying up?
Yeah, as far as I know. It ain't going down. Should it be going down like this?
No.
Then it's not doing it.
Okay. Alright, you want to do the key on, engine off cycle about 5 times. Make sure it's really good and pressured up. You can tell on your gauge if it's holding.
It's going way up now. If it doesn't move, then I can zoom in.
Any leaks?
Nope.
Alright. Well, it's holding pressure. It's good to go. Now we're going to start it and see if that flutter went away. flutter, but it's a lot better than it was. Well, the fuel filter was definitely clogged. Got a little bit of flutter, but I don't know that I'm going to worry about that too much. So other than that, that's pretty much a done deal there. Alright, well, we got some other things to do on this Vortec coming up soon, so be sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.